Hey, Nico, what's your favorite color? Shut up. Welcome to the throne room! We're back. We're back.
I'm leaving on that note.
Alright, see you, dude. So are you gonna go, or?
Alex King.
That's what I thought. Anyway, it's your host, Alex King, back with Seth and Nico. How are y'all boys doing?
I'm doing phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I'm doing phenomenal.
You really doing good?
I mean, yeah.
Why was that? Why the hesitation?
I mean, just, lots of stuff going on right now, man.
Oh, you had a bad couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. Couple things.
We don't have to talk about them. Yeah. Don't worry. It's fine. If you know, you know.
I didn't know what you're talking about, man.
That's my coffee maker,
See,
by the
I
way.
can't eat the ice cream like when it's that cold, like big bites like that, dude. You let it simmer down melt a little bit, dude.
Dude, I'm so hot that just melts my mouth, you know? But
Drinking coffee at 11:20 at night?
Yeah.
Staying up late tonight or what?
No. Coffee really doesn't affect me as much as you would think. I drink so much of it that, like, caffeine has no effect on me anymore.
Yeah, and like cocaine has no effect either.
Yeah, good.
Either just cocaine.
Yeah, what's the point of doing cocaine?
I don't know. What does it do?
Exactly.
Alright, anyway.
I mean, whatever it does, I'm guessing that's the point.
Welcome back, boys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Great week of football. Y'all both went to the game, right?
Yep.
Where'd y'all sit?
I shot in section 132, so on the first deck. I was pretty close.
Section 114. Also, first deck, but also in the Letterman Lounge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, big boy. Yeah, you paid for that one, huh?
Seats?
No, it's like actually inside. It's like a big area. It's like a social gathering. No, you have to be a letterman in order to get in there. There was some people and he lettered at golf. He got us in there. But you legit have to letter or something to get in there.
Lettering golf.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Wait, so how do you even get a letterman in college? You just
Start first score.
You just start.
Yeah, that's how you letter.
Did you just fart in my bed?
Possibly.
Yeah, I
possibly.
Skip past that.
Sorry. Yeah. I sleep there, you know that, right?
It's okay, it doesn't stink.
I'm only okay with my farts being
pink
like
eye
that.
never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear, dude. If I get pink eye, I'm suing you.
I don't know about that, but you can give it back to me.
I will give it back to you, too. I'm suing you and farting in your eye. How's that?
Let's take back the soup part.
Take back the soup? Oh, the soup. I get you. I understand you.
Houston Texans had a phenomenal week. They didn't lose.
Did they win again? Who'd they play?
They're on a bye.
Right.
So they didn't lose.
Alright, so Texans suck.
Texans still on
We'll
the streak.
start there, dude.
They're still on the streak.
Cowboys did good tonight, though. Dude.
Defense didn't hold them to what they should have, but
They did
Eagles
good.
are not a good team.
Neither are the Cowboys.
Neither are the Cowboys.
They beat a good team. A decent team. Biggest upset of the week. Frickin' Kentucky and Tennessee. Guess the score of that game.
A lot to a little.
Guess who won?
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kentucky hasn't beaten Tennessee in like years. And the one year that they should, they don't. It's ridiculous.
Hey man, football is anything can happen. Anything.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I was saying, that like University of Birmingham should beat Alabama.
No, they could. No, they shouldn't, but they could. They very well could.
I feel like that will not happen.
Very well could.
Very well?
Could.
What are the odds?
1 to 100.
1 to 1,000,000. 1 to 1,000,000.
Still can. There's still that one shot.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, I'm saying there's a chance. Anyway, how are y'all's thoughts on A&M this week?
was scared at first, and then they pulled through.
You know, it's pretty frustrating watching that A&M start the season strong, and then just
die,
man.
Very inconsistent quarterbacking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it definitely shows when Kellen Mond. Now he threw 3 touchdowns. Okay, so we'll give him that. Throws 3 touchdowns, has a pick and a fumble, and all sorts of penalties in between. Although I will say this week was kind of low on penalties. There wasn't really a lot of penalties for either teams, except for the 2 targetings in the second half. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, yeah, it is very inconsistent. Our offense has been inconsistent all year, except for the first 2 games of the season. Yeah. And, you know, I don't know when the shift was, but there might be something going on with Kellen Mond in his life. It's all speculation, but, you know, we don't know. So there might be something messing with his game.
It's true.
He threw such a stupid pick, and then the fumble in the red zone, and scoops and score, dude. You'd fumble, and he scoops and scores for 95 yards, dude. I mean, come on. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And then, but
just, you know, it's not the funnest day rooting for a team that's just ain't doing too hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad they won. Don't get me wrong, but my predictions. Oh, by the way, I made my prediction on the bonus episode that I posted yesterday. So if you haven't listened to that, go check it out. Go check it out. We spent some time with the Corps Cadets at A&M, so got some inside scoop there. We made our predictions on the game, and I think I said like 14-24 or something like that.
For what?
For the game. Like my prediction for the game was like 27-14 or something like that. I'll have to look back at it. But so yeah, I mean, I was surprised that the defenses didn't play as well as I thought they would have.
Yeah.
I mean, our defense played awful.
Yeah.
Terrible angles that we took. Our secondary is awful.
Our biggest thing is freaking
DBs
tackling.
Open field tackling.
No.
Yeah, tackling period, but still.
Literally, we will make first contact at the line of scrimmage, and he'll slither away to get to
Pick
like
up 7 yards.
Yeah, he'll like fall forward, you know, to get 7 yards, and it's like, can we just not like make a secure tackle? And our defense was stout the first half of the season. I mean, stout. I mean, what we held Alabama to like what? Well, how many points did we hold them to in the first half?
9.
9 in the first half?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Dang, dude. I don't know if it was that low.
I'm pretty sure it was. Cause I remember you said...
in the first quarter, first half. Wait. I don't know. All I know is that our defense was solid. Mm-hmm. It was solid. And I don't know. I don't know when it changed. I don't know when the shift was. I don't know when we started. There wasn't. I don't think there wasn't an exact point where we just kind of fell off. But man, I know one thing. We're gonna have a good couple of years. We got a good recruiting class.
Yeah.
We just gotta teach fundamental. I think a full year, a full off season with these new guys coming in and Jimbo making a program.
You can't expect the world. It's their first year in.
And we're over 500.
The players are used to having Coach Sumlin.
Yeah.
And it's their first year.
Okay, but the coach doesn't affect. I mean, yeah, the coach.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
but
the
coach is the one on the field. The coach is the one playing, so it comes up.
But I mean, the miscommunication, that stuff, that's coaching. The
fundamentals is coaching.
Fundamentals is coaching. Knowing how to tackle, knowing your angles. These are all things that they should know. But
fundamentals. Like
for the past couple of weeks, I know I might have said this last week, but I know I said it on the bonus episode yesterday. But the last couple of weeks, Mon has been throwing the wrong routes. He's been throwing a comeback when it should be a go route. Or maybe it's the receiver's fault and the receiver doesn't cut back and catch a ball behind him when he keeps going instead, or it's a post instead of a flag, You know, and it's one of those choice option routes where you read it, you know, and he throws the wrong read. It's those little miscommunications mixed in with the penalties on the offensive line that bring them back. So they might get a 15-yard gain on first down, but then they might throw a bad pass and no gain on first down, and then they get backed up with a penalty, you know, holding and whatnot, and then they're backed up at 3rd and 20, you know. Or 3rd and 15, and then they can't get out of that hole, so they end up running Travion, right? And Travion, well, he might break it away, or he might not get enough to convert on first down, and so then they just end up punting. And thank God we have the best punter in college football, because
dude, for real.
we wouldn't be...
He's our best weapon.
He is our best weapon on offense, is our punter right now.
That guy is phenomenal.
Speaking of our weapons on offense... do y'all know what's going on with Kendrick Rogers? I know he was limited this game, but
I think he's still hurt.
Yeah, he's probably still hurt.
Yeah. So, what was actually hurt on him? Was it his ankle or
I thought it was
knee?
I don't know.
Hamstring? Something below the belt, whatever that is. Who's y'all's MVP for the game?
For the A&M game?
Yeah.
Courtney Davis.
I was about to say that. Courtney Davis. Yeah.
Phenomenal game.
What was that game last week where the ball like hit the? Did y'all watch that game? Where it was a punt and like the ball hit the camera cable in the stadium.
I didn't see that.
I forgot what team that was. Anyway, that was cool though. I wanted to see something like that from our punter, but we don't have those type of cameras. It was NFL. I think it was the Saints. Yeah, it was the Saints punter. But yeah, so final score on that was like what, 34 to 28? 34.
I don't even know. I left at halftime, dude. It was too cold. I did not dress appropriately.
Yeah, I wasn't that cold.
I was inside in the warm.
I put the 12th man towel around my neck, and it kept me warm when we were on offense, and then on defense we were going crazy. So, yeah. The cliche of A&M's defense is that we all target, and we got called for another one that was stupid this week. So it's just the madness. The madness continues, dude. You'd think it would have calmed down by week 11, but here we are. First game of the season against Northwestern, dude. We were watching that, and we were like, this is not targeting. And I knew, like, you can go back at it, and it was like, this is really going to be how football is for the rest of the season. Man. It's bad.
Some of them, I get it, yes, that is.
The one, their tight end, what was it, G Knox or something like that white dude?
Oh, yeah, that was...
Yeah, that was bad. That on that cutback block against us, yeah, that was definitely targeting. I mean, it was forcible contact against a defenseless player head-to-head. But, I mean, ours, when we got called for it, I mean, it was chest-to-shoulder contact. Yeah. You know, his head, their helmets touched, but that's why they wear helmets. Yeah. You're never going to completely take the head out of football. And you sure as heck shouldn't be thrown out of a game for doing it. Yeah, he's not intending to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people misunderstand, that people like never played football. It's because like they'll see it, I guess, like the fans and always like, oh, like, wow, like that person's like terrible. They're mean. No, like no, it's not always intentional.
And it's always sometimes. Normally the rule is for a defenseless receiver, but sometimes it's where the receivers catch the ball and they are ducking, and the person's going in to make the tackle, and that's helmet to helmet, and that happens so fast. That's just a football move. You're going in, you're going to tackle him.
No, that's very true. Also, I mean, because I was fortunate enough to be able to pay for my helmet after the season. So I still have my senior year helmet, and that thing is so scarred up and scratched. And it has
why'd you buy it? Just cause?
Yeah, because I wanted it. I'm gonna bring it up after Thanksgiving because I want to have it here, just like look at. But yeah, that thing is so scarred up, and it's like you can never take the head out of football.
Oh, that's how you talk.
You know? Did you use it all 4 years?
I just use it senior year. I use a different helmet junior year, but.
And especially O-line, D-line.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, when I played,
in your head every play.
Yeah, that's what they do. They headbutt you and then engage.
I did. I mean, like my junior year, I was a rush end, and there was either one or two things I could do, and I was better at the first one. But you could either just run